Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys my Steins Gate recap and review on episode 17 that I just watched like 30 minutes ago, and I just finished like many minutes ago. Well, 5 minutes ago. I gotta say, like when I watched this episode, putting things together and starting to like bag it up. One thing for sure, a self-sacrifice is what I'm gonna title this episode. The way I'm looking at it. And I'll get to that in a moment, and I'm pretty sure you will understand why. Honestly, making that choice and decision for another is takes a lot of human will. Takes a lot of mental strength to try to like endure it. Especially when I had to talk this out with a friend that I told him I finished this episode 17. He says, "Yep, this is where it begins." So if it's gonna be like that for the others, dang, I think I'm on for one emotional ride, that is for sure. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning, we have to it that Okabe realizes like Mayuri didn't die yet. But as I said from my recap and review yesterday, if you guys kept up with my channel and so forth, you understand what I've been doing. That don't count yourself out yet, because it's unlikely. And therefore, boom, boom, boom. Mayuri died, but thanks to like the time leap whatsoever, Okabe managed to like go back in time and talk to Christina about it, our redheaded girl, my redheaded girl. Dude, he therefore tells Christina to help him out because right now Mayuri is gonna die and so forth if things do not change. But Christina makes an idea like in order to change it, moving the alpha to the beta line, we have to get the IBN 5100 or 5100, which if you guys remember that IBN device back in the many episodes, if you even watch my recaps and reviews on the specials on the weekend, we all know what's going on here. There's one issue and problem though. They don't know where it is. So Kirisu or Christina makes a suggestion. You know all those D-mails we've been doing lately? That made a lot of changes here and there. So what if we could try to undo them? Which is something that I forgot that I did not think about, you know? She says like if we can undo every D-mail and make a change, find the IBM 5100, then there's a chance we can actually save Mayuri's life. So therefore, Okabe decides to, or Kyoma decides to make the move right there. But it was a risky one, but it was for the best, for the most, at least. But eventually, as the time continues with its as the episode continues, Okabe decides to call Christina Kirisu, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh, it's about time. Took you a while, but you said what you needed to say. Goody goody, you know, that kind of stuff. But you know, Kirisu was emotional about this, and later on, Okabe decides to go back in time and tries to make some changes. The first change will be with Faris-chan, or Farisu-chan, the girl who ran a cafe, you know? The Maid Queens, I believe? Yeah. So, after a couple like struggles and troubles here and there, he finds Faris-chan, and they end up having a little small talk. But there was no talk at all due to the fact that Akihira Rumiho, Faris-chan, well, I accidentally said her full name, but eventually her name was going to be revealed anyway. She ends up being chased down by the Shadow Group because she's been winning a lot of tournaments that involves that kind of game whatsoever. And after a couple like struggles here and there and running here, running there, trying to hide, Kyoma or Okabe asked Faris-chan about a couple questions here and there. What'd you say about this Moai town, you know, electronics, that kind of stuff? And Faris-chan's been thinking about like wanting to make some kind of cafe or something, you know? And Okabe asked her, is it about Maid Queens or made flowers or made Queen's Cafe? And she goes like, yeah, but how is it that you know about it? And Okabe says, it actually existed back then. Here, let me show you. And therefore he takes her to the place where May Queen actually existed, but somehow or some way, like all these memories somehow flew back into her, which is really, really confusing because I go like, so will the person that made changes or made a change actually like remember these things? Which is really, really confusing because I didn't expect her to actually remember all of this because it's been a long, long time ago. But I'm guessing like there's still like some certain effects into the D-mail. And later on, Felice-chan says, I remember though. And Okabe says, so can you make a change? Can you undo the D-mail? But Felice-chan says, what happens if I do? What's gonna happen? Okabe's all like trying to tell her something, tell her a couple things here and there, but she doesn't want to. And Okabe's like, if you don't, Mayuri's life is in danger. And she goes like, what do you mean she's in danger, huh? But I just can't do it, she says. But Okabe's like asking her, why not? Don't you care about Mayuri at all? And then Felice-chan tells Okabe like, I made that D-mail message because I tried to resurrect my father. And I'm thinking in my mind, excuse me, your father? Before they could get into any further, those shadow creep guys that's after Felice-chan apparently found beat the living life out of Okabe, but Okabe did not give up even after being beaten down. But Felice-chan's bodyguards and her father came in right on time to save him, and therefore Okabe asked about the IBM 5100 from her father, and Felice-chan therefore tells Felice's father tells him like he was in a very bad debt right now. Like he had a lot of funds and he had to pay a lot of money. So he sold it to someone who actually would buy that thing for a large amount. And I'm thinking in my mind, dear Lord, but it was an IBM 5100 or 5100. That was given to Felice-chan from Amane Suzuha herself back many years ago. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, dude, what the hell? So it was trying to get to Okabe, but now like he said he sold it off because he had to pay off like this ransom or this big old debt he owes. And that's the reason why where he is right now. And I'm thinking in my mind, dear Lord, this is gotta be really, really crazy, that's for sure. And therefore, after there's some alone time with Okabe and Felice-chan, which she tells him to call me Rumiho later, she tells him why she changed the message or changed a couple things. Because when she wants to spend with her father all the time, which is really, really sweet, she wants to spend her time with her father, but apparently there was a problem. She did not even like she did not have time to do that because her father was busy. And you know what she says? She says, I freaking hate you, I wish you died, which was something that you should never ever say. Even so, I'm not a good kid anyway, but you understand. But saying I hate you, I wish you died was a big mistake because her father went on a plane or so and he crashed or got into an accident. So that's why she changed the demon so she could actually stop him from dying. But later on, after much reluctance and talking to Okabe, she decides to try to undo the D-mail, which takes a lot of mental will or human will to do so, because she wants to say she can't be all selfish right now and leave Mayuri to die, which is understandable because Mayuri is her friend. And I go like, she's more than just a friend, dude. She's like an assistant, your like sister. Hello, the way I'm looking at it, the way how I'm prefacing it, you know. So yeah, she even asked Okabe, hey, will I remember all this even though when things change, it's time for me to wake up from my dream, you know? And when she mentioned about that world line changes, you know, it was pretty difficult. And therefore, Okabe says, don't worry, you're going to remember all of this, you know? And Rumiho did call Okabe her prince whatsoever after what action he did for her or something. And therefore, makes the last change, and yeah, back to where it is, you know. Okabe's back to where at his laboratory, and Fetish-chan is like in her maid outfit, and yeah, things starting to change now. So overall, that's got to be pretty crazy, but don't know. Guarantee the heck, I guess it was pretty fun here and there, you know. I'm really glad like she actually made that self-sacrifice or selfless sacrifice right there. Like to save Mayuri's life, Okabe is trying to like do this, undo all the emails that had happened. And I think the divergence number just changed a bit, which makes a lot of difference at least. Don't know what the number is, but guarantee I'm pretty sure it had to make some changes here and there. But right now, like yeah. So overall, you know, I think the rest of the episodes are gonna boil down to this now. They're gonna have to like undo all the emails that Christina or Chris-chan is thinking, and it's a hypothesis. If they could undo all the emails and find the IBM 5100, it could work. However, the ending of the episodes of Okabe realizes that the IBM 5100 is not there at the shrine. So therefore, Okabe realizes that he's wondering like where to go, and it ends off in a cliffhanger like that. Took a look at the preview of the next episode. This one is gonna be on Urushibara Ruka next, which I'm really looking forward to. Very much. A lot of things are gonna change, that's for sure. I don't know what's gonna happen, but guarantee of all hell, if something can change, something can happen, it will happen. And I am pretty like damn hopefully excited to see that happen. Though don't really know. So overall, pretty cool episode. A great self-sacrifice she had to do right there. I'm pretty sure it took a lot of mental will to actually make that kind of like a move right there. Even with her father dead, died in the accident, it took a lot. I'm pretty sure it took a lot of will. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next review and recap. Until then, I'm off for Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye.